Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Romek, the leader of the Snap Main. Today we're gonna be playing... Oh, wait, one sec, guys, this is a great bit. So, I was saying at the beginning of the video, and in the entire video, should you buy GWENPOOL? And in my opinion, I don't know. If you like playing the game, I guess the Season Pass is good value. But GWENPOOL is a card that is just, like, very much replaceable in this deck, because, like, GWENPOOL doesn't really have a place right now. Besides some janky surfer lists, and the Mysterio Brood shenanigans in some other decks, which is mid anyway. Like, the deck is just like, it's fine. GWENPOOL is okay at most. Because the deck is just Shuri Nimrod, the deck can't be bad, but GWENPOOL really doesn't reinvent the condom. She's just fine. But yeah, now in deck hitter, what do we play? We play X-23 and Wolverine is just cards we want to continuously destroy to get the value off of them. We use Carnage and Venom to do so. We use Electro to maybe accelerate one turn earlier into Nimrod and then into Destroyer or Galactus. This managed to win me a lot of games pre-Infinite. Post-Infinite, people just don't play into Galactus. They just leave for 1Q because everyone is a giant pussy. Then, of course, we have our good friend Killmonger. This is the best card probably in the deck. Killmonger solo Zoo. It solos so many of the Hydro Bob enthusiasts, all one of them, because it's probably one of the worst cards in the game. And just Killmonger is a great card against Clog decks. Then, of course, we have Shuri, the better of the two of the GWENPOOL combo, because Shuri into Nimrod is one of the best single combos in the entire game, while GWENPOOL is just hoping to God you roll a random RNG number, and then hoping it hits Nimrod. It is not a very reliable strategy. Gwen was good when we played her, but most of the time you're just like, man, I wish it was Shuri instead. And GWENPOOL is just not a really great card. I just don't think she's that good. And then, of course, we have Galactus, the alternative win condition. It beats a lot of people who don't expect it. And if you have priority and you get the Nimrod down, oh my god, the Snap and people will just crack. They don't know. They don't think of Galactus. They think you're gonna Venom into Carnage. And then they just die. And Destroyer helps you against Clog, which is a very popular deck right now because it kind of beats Arishim's ass sometimes. And of course Death, because we get to play it for cheap most of the time. Because a lot of people are playing stuff like, you know, they're playing the one-cost decks, they're playing Zoo, you're gonna destroy a lot of your own stuff. If you're playing against Clog, you get Destroyer down, Death is free. It's just such a good card in this deck. Now for everyone else, you can also run Null, but for also everyone else, make sure to give the video a quick like, comment, subscribe, follow the Snap Mania Twitch channel for even more Marvel Snap content, and actual card game content in general. Let's not lie to each other, but you know, until later, boys, let's get snapping. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you say, Romek, did you take a 2-day break of Snap? Well, yeah, and so did they. They said 1 week off, Arishim meta, enjoy it for 1 more week, and I'm just like, okay, like, they don't care, fine. And did you guys see the new Refer a Friend system? And people are wondering why I quit. Like, come on. But yeah, like, what can I say? This deck got me to Infinite. This is the Infinite climbing deck. I don't know. You don't need GWENPOOL. Replace GWENPOOL with Arnim Zola and you'll be absolutely fine. In my opinion, it might be even better than this. But who am I to argue? Who am I to argue with my amazing skills? I'm just like, man. I don't know. GWENPOOL feels... A lot of people call her broken. I'm like... This is so mediocre. I think she's very mediocre. I don't think she's that good. I think she's only good if you get Nimrod in your hand, and even then you're just gonna go for a Shuri Nimrod, never GWENPOOL. So you're just like, okay, I don't know if this is good. I just don't think she's that good. Like, that's my little critique on GWENPOOL. I know a lot of people wanted my opinion on her because I didn't make a video when she came out, because I was just like, I want to test it out a little more. And she turned out to be exactly what I expected, which is nothing special. She's just like, meh, it's fine. Like, I guess she's fine. She doesn't do anything. She doesn't reinvent the condom. She's like, she's a card. She's definitely one of a card of all time. Like, our hand sucks fucking giga ass. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? But like, hey, GWENPOOL might buff up the stuff in my hand. And then if I go for some epic plays next turn, like, I can go for Carnage into Venom on X-23, hoping X-23 lands in Muir Island so I can eat the... I still need to draw something. I can go for Galactus mid if I draw into it. Galactus did win me a lot of games. I'm just like, man, this hand sucks. Raven. He's setting up for a Heimdall, as we can see. Wow. Actually, no buffs on Death. Well, we got Nimrod. 50... It's literally at 50%. Venom is 10 attack if we get Shuri, but if Nimrod is Nimrod, then it's way better. Oh, hell yeah, that's what it is. Whoa! That was not what I expected, but thank you. I appreciate that. Nice.
Impressive.
See, guys, this is why Arnim Zola's better. Just run the Zola instead, like... Okay, I think we win. I question very much how I lose. What, you got an Odin for the Shang-Chi? Because if not, oof, then you're dead. Not even... Heimdall needs to go... Nah. Nah, it needs to be some insano shit. Vision left. Vulture mid doesn't win. Or does it? Nah, it does not. I can throw Muar Island in case it is Heimdall. I think this is good. I think this is good enough. It's heavily dependent on where he moves Vision and what he's playing around at the moment. Like, I don't know. I'm no whiz. I mean, I am a whiz when it comes to playing the game, but I'm like, we have 18 mid, where we should maybe be fine. I think we played around the Heimdall and won the game. Yep. I perfectly played around the Heimdall. There we go, winning us 4 cubes. Easily done. I've seen a lot of people now tinker with move, and I'm just like, nah, this shit sucks. This just sucks, bro. It's so bad. Like, this deck is so bad. You're just like, okay, Heimdall. Okay, nice. Yeah, our rank is, like, really high right now. I'm, like, trying to, like, climb the ranks and trying to, you know, pop off in the game. Like, there's way too... It's such an inbred meta right now where it's like, I can't really record videos. There is nothing as good as Orishim, and the only things that are good as Orishim are just Darkhawk decks. Like, I don't want to make Darkhawk deck videos because the meta is way too inbred. It's just like, you play Darkhawk Mystique in everything, or you don't really play. Like, there is no reason not to play Darkhawk. It counters everything. It's like such a good deck against almost everything. Like, it has, like, maybe barring one bad matchup into Living Tribunal, which you might overcome anyway. Like, against Thanos. Thanos' biggest bane is Killmonger, which we do run, so that would be pretty nice if we get to draw it. Ugh. Man, our hand is looking kind of sussy-wussy. I can't say I really like it. I need Carnage here. Yeah, Carnage would be really nice. Ooh. Oh, peace. Honestly, if we do this, we draw a card. Just don't jump mid, both of you. That's my request. Thanos is useless now, which is quite nice to say out loud. Please don't tell me he drew the Mind Stone, okay? Like, Mind Stone would suck. Yes. Just don't give me Mind Stone, right? Oh, it's not. I thought it was gonna be like a blob. That would be terrifying. There's the Monger. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Hopefully. Maybe he drops the Shang right now. Like, there are scenarios where we don't draw 2 cards, and I'm fine to accept them. Because Def goes to 16. Let's see. Def. Reality Stone. Okay, he drew it already. Elysium Shadow King. Shadow King and Thanos. Yeah. Wow. Well, sometimes we're just, like, coping out of our minds. Yeah, cool. Awesome. We kill everything. We can't let him play Mockingbird on the final turn. She already costs 2. Venom, please make the Wolverine jump somewhere else. I really don't need the pop on left. Sure, I'll take that. Killmonger. Decimates most of his board. Well, now we better be winning mid. That's all I can say. Vision. Ah, he already played the Embered. The GWENPOOL is such a bad top deck, dude. I guess I'll play it out because I'm an idiot. If he snaps, I'll leave, but ugh. He should be scared of Null. Like, Null does kill him. I think I have to try to even it out on mid. Like on the peak. Because the chances he can play a lot of cards are quite low, unless the peak hit Blob. One of the cards in his hand is Thanos, the other ones are the cards he drew after it. So he didn't show me any of the peak cards. Okay, so Shadow King is one of them. He drew 5 cards before that. One of them is Thanos, so there's 3 peak cards left. One of them can be Blob. I didn't get to look at the Infinity Stones. You know what? I'll actually play for left. If he snaps, we're gonna leave, but like... Okay. We played it. Just don't be Shang-Chi and we're good. Rogue. Thanos. I'm a genius. I'm like, okay. We're just gonna do the math. Like, he has to draw on the Blob and then we'll be fine. Instead of trying to even it out on the peak, we're just gonna try to win. Like, we're just gonna play for 2 lanes, say, yeah, you don't got it, and he didn't have it. Good job to us. Ooh, man. We delivered we read the opponent like a book. You just gotta have it in you. You just gotta have that dog in you, bro. Like, you just gotta win. I love how Galactus would have won anyway. Gwen did basically nothing every single game. Like, she gave us 2 powers sometimes. Like, the Venom buff, I guess, was okay in the game against the move. Otherwise, we're like, is Gwen that good? Not really. I would say she's quite mediocre, unless you're playing her specifically in Mysterio Brood stuff, which is just Mockingbird stuff again. It gets really annoying to keep mentioning the same decks, but I'm like, you know how Marvel Snap is. We don't get to really talk about new decks ever, because the deck archetypes never really change. It's always the same thing. That's why I like that's why I said that the design of this game fell off so hard. We went from something like Nimrod, a card that completely reinvents how you play Destroy as an archetype. Like, we have some of the best designed Destroy cards of all time, like Carnage, or Nimrod, or Venom. Okay, we're gonna leave. Awesome, you got cloning bots, but... yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we had some of the best designed cards. X-23 is amazing design. And then we just have, like, the most boring cards ever made. Like, just... oh, look, random card, go, or stat stick on a big stick. Like, what else is Gwenpool other than just the stat stick? She's just a 4... she's a 412. Like, she's a 412, and she's not even... like, she's not even good when it comes to being a 412. She's outclassed by Miss Marvel. Like, Gwenpool is just so rough, bro. I don't like her. I don't think she's good. She's way too slow. She's the definition of slow. Okay, so up against Surfer. Surfer dies gets fucking obliterated most of the time. Awesome. Someone would say you could have played Carnage here, but no, we saved Carnage. We always save Carnage for better stuff, like Shuri Nimrod or shit like that. Okay, I'm definitely gonna go... because they do play Mobius, I will go for Death. Well, I can. Nocturne. So... I didn't draw the Nimrod, as always. No more iconic duo. But I can draw it now, and if I draw it now, we do win. Gwenpool, alright. Like, if I draw Nimrod, the game ends. It's just... yeah, it's like it's a non-game if we draw the Nimrod. I have to try to hit a 50. X-23 needs to not... okay, well... you know what's funny here? They lose the game to one scenario. Nah, they always play for mid. We lose by... yeah, you got it. I didn't draw Nimrod. There you go. That's how you lose. Like, this entire deck revolves around Nimrod. Someone would say you could have went for Galactus mid. Nah, it's impossible. It's impossible. It's a non-scenario. Don't even try that. Like, dude, come on. Like, no one cares about the Gwenpool. He was dead no matter what if we got Nimrod. There is not enough power in Surfer. He loses left always. He loses mid or right always. He can never beat it. He is never. That deck is never approaching that level of power. And for the final game, apparently we're not even gonna play our own deck. Awesome. We get a random deck instead. Thanks, game. Sure wish I could play my own deck, but hey, you know what? Let's play losses. Ugh. Just, man, these random locations and shit really get annoying. Domino. I guess my opponent's pretty annoyed. Is this shit still featured? Like, did I not look? I think it's not. Like, why do I keep seeing Muir Island every game? Like, don't tell me it's still featured. Like, bro, leave me alone. Let me play the game. Like, I just want to play the game a little bit. For a video, for the boys. Like, come on. I guess I go for Venom and hope he hits Wolverine. I mean, Wolverine hits Muir Island, I guess. Like, what else can I do?
Enough said, bub.
You know what? That's okay. Shit, he actually did have it. That was like, is that a She-Hulk I'm thinking of? Yeah, fuck Muir Island. Muir Island's done. You sure wish I had anything worth using. She-Hulk means it's like high Evo. Means we will try to contest Muir Island. He's probably just trying to dump into Monster Metropolis to kill me. I think I lose. High Evo is such a good deck on curve. Like, it can, if on a random deck scenario, High Evo is like one of the best. Oh my god, that is insane. Better have Shang-Chi, I guess. Oh man, literally one of the worst precosts in the entire game. I can't do anything. It's impossible. We got skill checked by District X. He got actual good cards, while we got, I think, some of the worst cards in the game. Like, we got Sauron, we got Mystique without any ongoing synergies. We got Shuri without literally any synergy. Someone would say you can go for Shuri Abomination, but then you're just like, what, I'm playing for one lane against a high Evo deck? No, like, we're not doing it. Sounds like a terrible idea. But yeah, this was Gwenpool Nimrod Destroy. It is okay, I guess. Like, it got me to infinite. I can't say it's really bad, but the deck really just should do this. Like, the deck instead should just go for this, and there you go. Like, you're done. There is nothing else you really need to do with the deck. Just cut down the Gwenpool, put in Arnim Zol, and the deck probably works way better. It's because Gwenpool occupies the 4-cost slot. She should have been like a free that does the same thing, not like a 4-6. That's such a bad stat line. It really doesn't, it's just like, it's only good in Orishim because Orishim already cheats the way you play the game. It doesn't really matter. It's just a completely, it's a card that really doesn't have a place, I think, in the current metagame. Especially, like, everyone who's putting her into their decks is, like, hoping out of their minds. Like, I saw Orishim players, like, say, oh yeah, she's great in Orishim, and then they low-key their entire Gwenpooled hand. You're just like, yeah, this ain't it. Like, this ain't it, cheap. Otherwise, the deck is just performing really well because of Shuri Nimrod absolutely eclipsing every single other win condition in the game when just unimpeded. It's such a great deck because, like, Shuri Nimrod, if you're good with Shuri Nimrod, you can beat almost everybody, which I actually managed to do. Whenever we get Shuri Nimrod, people retreat or they stay for, like, 4 cubes. I've never seen a person stay against me for 8 cubes because usually they just know that I know a line where they are dead. But boys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like, comment, subscribe, follow for more Snap Mania content, well, at least until the end of the week. But until then, I was Romek, the leader of the Snap Mania. I love you all, and take care of yourself.